What's up, YouTube? This is Dirty Dan Municipal Man here, and today we're taking a look at this Crown Vic that's in the junkyard, and I'm going to show you common spots where these cars like to rust. If you live in a northern state or a place that uses road salt, I'm just going to go over a few places that you can look for and a few places that perhaps, excuse the wind, that perhaps by giving some special attention to, you can avoid rust. We'll make this quick because I'm in the junkyard and I gotta get moving. So first area that likes to rust are these fenders here. You'll almost always find rust on older cars that are untreated right up in here. You see there's this lip here, and the salt brine gets stuck behind it and it literally just rots it out from the inside. That's pretty bad. Another area is this fender right in the bottom area here. These are notorious for rotting out. So this front fender here, you know, just think of how the when the wheels are turning, it's splashing the stuff up here behind this lip. So if you want a rust proof, you might really be able to save your car some grief by popping your front fenders off and spray painting back here, cleaning it all up, and just to protect it so no rust or whatever can get in there. Also a great place to spray like fluid undercoating. Next up, excuse the wind today, I'm gonna try to block it. Rocker panels underneath the car. On a lot of northern cars, there's a truck going by, on a lot of northern cars, this rocker panel area here just disintegrates and it rots out from the inside. So sometimes when you're getting in with your wet feet, there's holes underneath this that sometimes fluid will leak through from your wet shoes or whatever, seep through, just rot these panels out. So if you're looking at a Northern Crown Vic, if the rockers look like this, truth be told, it's not structural, but I don't know, it would not make me comfortable to have a car that looked like this, because that's some significant rot. Older model cars, you would see a lot of rot in the wheel wells here, and in the 1992 to 2002 cars, this area would rot. However, on 2003, you can see they changed the lip and rolled it, so this area rots a lot less. You don't see as much rust. If you do see rust, it's usually right up here in this corner here. So another area that you can look for rust, the floor pans are not typically notorious for rusting out, but the one area that does get a lot of abuse, especially in road salt states, is the trunk pan here. See up there? That's right where your tailpipes would go. That area gets a lot of salt kick up and road salt. So perhaps if you're working on one of these and you're thinking of undercoating it, perhaps it might be a good idea to, you know, spray up in there, clean that up and paint that. The floor pans and whatever, I don't typically see a ton of rust, but usually if the floor pans are going to get rusty on these cars, I'll show you. Oh, look at that. Not sure what caused that. I have seen that area rot out before. Usually it's like if the police install a cage and drill through the floor, you'll see that area rot out. But sometimes right above where the catalytic converters are, right over there, oh yeah, it is rotted out pretty good over there. That's actually the floor liner right over there. Sometimes that area rots out pretty good. So yeah, here's another view of a rotted out rocker panel. So a common misconception though is about the frames on these. 2003 and newer cars have hydroform steel frames. So even though you'll see frames that look crusty like this frame, the rest of the car will be disintegrated. This frame is still structurally sound. This frame is still A-okay and good to go. I would trust it. The floor pans on this car are pretty toast. So most of these Crown Vics, regardless of the year, from 92 to 2011, the floor pans are the same, and you're going to see rust spots in most of all those places. The 92 to 2002, this area here, they would call this like the torque box area. This area likes to rot out on those because the AC will drip down and rot out the frame from the inside. You don't typically see that on the 03 or newer cars. All right, YouTube, this is Dirty Dan, Municipal Man here. Just a quick video. Any questions or comments, leave them below. I'll be happy to answer any questions for you. In the meantime, stay safe and have a good summer all.